10 things you didn't know about LeBron James. He's the most polarizing, popular, and talked about athlete on the entire planet. He is the 4-time NBA MVP, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and the Los Angeles Lakers superstar. He is LeBron James. Hey guys, and welcome back. In today's video, I will share with you 10 things you didn't know about King LeBron James. Let's dive right into the video. But at number 10, 2 football coaches changed LeBron's life. Guys, LeBron James' mother, Gloria James, was only 16 when she had her only child, and when her mother died just a couple of years later, she and baby LeBron lost their entire support system. They spent 6 or so years bouncing around between couches and apartments and Akron's projects. Then, when he was 9 years old, he met Bruce Kelker, who was putting together a youth football team. Kelker took LeBron under his wing, and the James moved in with him so that young LeBron would begin to have some stability. By the end of that year, another youth football coach, Frank Walker, offered to let LeBron move in with his family. After missing 82 days out of 160 days of the 4th grade because of their chaotic living arrangements, LeBron didn't miss a single day of 5th grade. At number 9, he shoots right-handed but writes left-handed. One of the most amazing facts about LeBron James is that he is a lefty, but he shoots with his right hand, which is an exceptional talent. LeBron has worked on his jumper for over the years, and since it is one of the questionable skills leading into the NBA from high school. And as anyone who watches him play can tell, he shoots the ball right-handed. But if you were to meet James for dinner somewhere, he'd be holding his fork and eating left-handed. And then he'd sign whatever you handed to him with the same hand. A lot of people have this ability. It's called ambidextery, and it's quite common. LeBron isn't the only player who does this. Former Cavs teammate Tristan Thompson is also ambidextrous. Other NBA legends such as Steve Nash and Larry Bird are ambidextrous as well. At number 8, LeBron was equally talented at basketball and football. Guys, I know it's shocking, but James LeBron could have been a football player instead of basketball. James played both football and basketball through middle and high school, and some have speculated that he could have gone pro with football. But in June 2002, just before his senior year, he broke his wrist during an AAU, Amateur Athletic Union, game. Because of the 2-month recovery time, James decided he needed to forego football so that he'd be fully healed for his senior basketball season. And that is how he became one of the best basketball players in the history of basketball. At number 7, LeBron married his high school sweetheart. Savannah Brinson might have attended LeBron's rival high school, but when the senior sports star spotted the junior cheerleader, he asked her out. "I knew he loved me when I left my leftovers from dinner in his car," she told Harper's Bazaar in 2010 of their Outback Steakhouse date. "I'd totally forgotten about them and he brought them to me. I think he just wanted another excuse to come and see me." The two have been an item ever since. Even after LeBron's fame shot off the charts, they married in 2013 and have 3 children. "I just thought he'd be a hometown hero for his era, and it would be over," Savannah said. LeBron, for his part, appreciates their shared history. "Savannah was down when I was at my high school. No cameras and no lights. And she was there with me," he told The Hollywood Reporter in 2008. "You wouldn't be talking to me right now if it weren't for her." At number 6, the Hummer H2. During LeBron's senior year of high school, he received a brand new Hummer H2 from his mom. The new whip caught the eye of the State Athletic Commission, which prohibits any gifts to athletes based on performance that have a greater value than $100. Miss James struggled to pay rent until LeBron received endorsements from Nike. Thus, this, likely, wasn't a motherly gift. LeBron James was suspended 2 games, and his basketball team was forced to forfeit 1 game. The Hummer became the subject of much debate in 2003, when James began driving it shortly after his 18th birthday. 4 days after he was cleared in the Hummer drama, James was ruled ineligible by the OHSAA for accepting 2 throwback jerseys valued at $845. He took the state's governing body to court and won the appeal, ultimately leading St. Vincent St. Mary to a 3rd state championship in his 4 seasons. At number 5, the number 23 jersey. Guys, this fact about LeBron James will completely shock you. People love to compare LeBron James and Michael Jordan because they are arguably two of the greatest basketball players of all time. As a matter of fact, LeBron idolized Jordan growing up and wore the number 23 while playing for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron and Michael Jordan are the only two players in NBA history to win an NBA championship and NBA's final MVP title and an Olympic gold medal in the same year. Oh, and by the way, when Jordan was asked how he felt about LeBron wearing the number 23, he replied, I'm cool with it, I don't own a number." James revealed in an interview that the man himself, Michael Jordan, is his main inspiration for choosing 23 as his number. He respectively referred to the NBA legend as a god and the inspiration behind his entire career. The James jersey is one of the most sought after and best-selling jerseys out there in the market today. At number 4, LeBron James earns more from endorsements than his NBA deal. LeBron James makes 61% of his earnings from endorsements. Three-time NBA champion James made waves this past offseason when he switched coasts and joined the legendary Los Angeles Lakers. He also surpassed none other than Michael Jordan for 4th on the all-time scoring list. But his off-court exploits are pretty impressive as well. James secured deals with companies like Nike, Coca-Cola, Sprite, Beats by Dre, and Kia Motors. The 34-year-old was also an original investor in Blaze Pizza, a rapidly growing franchise hailed by analysts as the Chipotle of pizza. James is also the co-founder of the multimedia company Uninterrupted and boasts his own production company, Spring Hill Entertainment. His 2% stake in English Premier League team Liverpool FC continues to grow in value. At number 3, LeBron is an outspoken social activist. LeBron James is a big supporter of social and political causes. LeBron James has become a leading voice for social justice in a racially divided nation. The Los Angeles Lakers superstar has used his platform to speak out on political and social issues and recently helped form More Than a Vote, a group dedicated to mobilizing African American voters and fighting voter suppression. The organization was created in response to the death of George Floyd at the hand of Minneapolis police on May 25th, which touched off more than 3 weeks of global protests for social justice. If you've been under the impression that LeBron James is merely just one of the greatest basketball players of all time, then you haven't been paying attention. He may be more visible than ever right now as an activist, putting his personal politics front and center and sharing in no uncertain times what he thinks about the systemic inequality plaguing this country. And he's not just talking, he's doing. At number 2, LeBron has never met his biological father. One of the really shocking facts about LeBron James's life is that he never met his biological father. He has said that his father's absence inspired him to become a better dad. There has been a fair share of speculation regarding LeBron James's parentage. While his mother, Gloria James, is a very visible force in his life, his father, Anthony McClelland, remains a bit of a mystery. Though James spent years being angry with his dad, as he explains, an empathetic nature has been central accepting what happened to him and using it to be a better dad himself. Now, this is a real sad fact about his life that motivates us to be better and work for our goals. At number 1, LeBron bought a $9.2 million mansion at the age of 18. The most shocking and amazing fact about LeBron James is that he bought a $9.2 million mansion at the age of 18. In his rookie year at the age of 18, LeBron bought a piece of property in Ohio and built a 30,000 square foot mansion on the land. The 19-room house has 6 bedrooms, 8 full bathrooms, 6 half bathrooms, a recording studio, a 2-lane bowling alley, a personal movie theater, an aquarium, a barbershop, and a main bedroom suite with a 2-story walk-in closet. The yard holds a pool, a jacuzzi, a garden, and of course a basketball court. Now this is certainly a big achievement. So guys, this brings us to the end of today's video. What is your most favorite thing about LeBron James? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching.